Welcome. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing a photo shoot for my birthday and I'm trying to recreate this, but I need this newspaper, so we're gonna design that today. Getting right into it, I have Adobe. I have it open, so we're gonna go ahead and create a new file. I already pre-measured a newspaper that I had here at home to make sure I get the right dimensions, and I'm gonna call it birthday newspaper. Why is it all in caps? Because I am excited. Internally, I am screaming. 22 by 21.5 inches. Just make sure it's on landscape, one artboard, CMYK color, okay, because we're printing, not RBG, okay, 300 PPI. All right, seemed all as well. Great. I'm gonna click Command R to access my ruler. Just put a guide right here at 11 inches. This is basically our half. The look I'm going for in my newspaper is vintage, a bit modern. I don't know how else to explain it, so that's why I'm gonna show you by designing it. But if you're curious, I do have a mood board and I'll put it up right here. Cool, yeah? You got it? Sweet. We all know how long it takes to find our perfect font when designing, so I decided to save you guys the headache and the trouble watching me do that, and I did it off camera. These are the fonts that I am going with. Our newspaper name is gonna be called The Birthday Times. Let's make this a tad bit smaller. I'm just gonna start laying everything out so I can get a sense. I put two little boxes on the side and I'm gonna put special edition in one and then breaking news in the other. We're gonna go ahead and align those. We're gonna then group, and then we're going to align these. There we go. Let's make it a bit smaller, just so it fits a little bit better. All right, we're gonna add one thick line here. Let's make it like 0.75. I think that's good. We're gonna put my actual birthday, which is Wednesday, January 27th, 2026. That's when you would get this edition. I'll make this a little bit smaller. We're gonna add 3 more lines right here. This one, I'm gonna put Texas, USA, because that's where it was printed. I don't know what to put for this middle part. You know what? We're gonna put section 1, page 27. Does that make sense, or is that weird? Or actually, instead of page 27, we'll do section 1, article 27. Does that make sense? I don't know. I'm gonna go with it. It makes sense in my own head. We're gonna grab these and quickly align them so they look a little nicer, and then fix the gaps. Period. We're gonna grab this line and duplicate. What I do want to do is, I don't like how square they are. We're gonna fix the stroke on that, and we're gonna make them round much better. This is where I was debating what type of header I wanted to do, and I think we're gonna go with this. Because it's my golden birthday and I turned 27 on the 27th, the title obviously has to be called The Golden Era. Because I am the main character in my own world, we're gonna slap on a giant photo of myself on the front of this newspaper. I think this one's perfect. Let's crop it a bit. I'm gonna do this and make a clippy mask. Period. I'm gonna turn this grayscale. Now we're looking like a real newspaper. Even though I do love this font, I'm gonna add a black stroke, and let's do 2. Perfect. Let's make this photo a little bit bigger. I'm going to add another one of these bars here at the bottom. Add 2. I'm gonna bring this down here. All right, we're gonna write down here, it's her golden birthday. We're gonna put this right here. Then I'm gonna drag these 2 up here, and then we're gonna add a black stroke. That's a little bit better. Okay, tell me, do we like the cursive better, or do we like this font better? I don't know. I feel like it gives it a little bit more dimension, so we're not having cursive on cursive. So I'm gonna leave that there and see how I feel. We're gonna write check page 27 for more info. I wanna make this smaller, and I really want this down here. I have a lot of space right here. I don't necessarily know what I want to put there. I thought what I had was gonna fill it up. So we're gonna move on to the back page and see what we can do from there. The main header for this one is, she's the big 27. I don't want it all on one. I kind of want to mess with the type a little bit. So we're going to duplicate this, and I'm going to put the big 27. So we're gonna put cheese, the big, maybe like this. Put this here, and then the 2.7 here. Is that weird? Yeah, okay. Let's put the, ooh, cute. Okay, let's do this and this. Ah, period, love. I do have another photo I was gonna put back here. I really like this one. This one's cute. We're gonna make it smaller. We're also going to crop it. Clipping mask. Let me change this to grayscale. Yeah. And then this can go like this. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna add these little lines again at the bottom. I ended up drawing these little icons, and I am adding a little section called 2026 forecast, and it's basically just talking about how I want to present myself. And part of it, I'm also putting my zodiac sign, so we're gonna put my sun, moon, and rising. I grabbed the pencil tool and I'm literally just tracing around my drawings and creating a clippy mask with it to separate all my icons. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Perfect, done. So I'm gonna duplicate and put a sun, and then we're gonna put a moon, making sure this is about the same size. And then we're gonna put this arrow for my rising. All right, we're gonna grab all these now and we're gonna line them up. Okay, we're gonna group those. I'm gonna use this font. This font is called Deco Typewriter Slab. This is gonna be like the main paragraph font. So we got Aquarius, and then here I am a Gemini, and my rising is Virgo. So yes, those who are into astrology, that is my sun, moon, and rising. Does that describe who I am? I hope so. If not, you wouldn't be watching these videos if you didn't want to get to know me. Align, 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 align. We're gonna group those again. Just slightly bring them down. There we go. We're gonna grab these two bars again. Duplicate, duplicate. That's not duplicating. And break it down. Excuse me. All right. I feel like I should write zodiac. I figured you would kind of understand it from there. I kind of also just want to make it slightly smaller, just a tiny bit. I know you could read it. Okay, you convinced me. You convinced me. We're gonna bring this down and we're gonna put this up here. Let me fix this and add a stroke. One is a little too big, so we're gonna do 0.50. I just wanted to make it slightly thicker. Now we're gonna bring this back up. Perfect. Looks a lot better. I'm gonna also move this a little bit and a little up. There we go. Now this is for our 2026 forecast. We'll add a stroke. There we go. Make this slightly bigger. We have our sun, we have our little leaf, we have our fire, wind, diamond, lightning bolt, and our flower. We're gonna grab all these, line them up, space, we're gonna group them, and we're gonna make them smaller, just enough to fit here. Okay, I need these actually slightly further away from each other. Let's fix the gap. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now we can make these a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. Beautiful. Okay, so now I can go in and start adding what the forecast is. There we go. So my sun is intentional, healthy, confident, adventurous. Hold on, I don't know how to spell. Creative. Main character energy, yes. And lastly, smell good, because who doesn't want to smell good? You know, I want to be known as someone who smells good. I want to put on a fragrance, lotion, anything to the point where I can walk by and so they just turn heads. That's what I want. These need to be a little smaller. We're going to do 12. See how that goes. No? Ooh, it's close. It's close. So I think I need to widen these a bit. Okay, so let's grab these again, make them smaller. Widen this just a little bit. Okay, that's better. Now I can put intentional. Okay, let's group these. We're gonna group these. And now with this, line them up again. We're gonna grab these two, duplicate, and stretch. Perfect. So I did want to add a quote here. What is my quote for the year? We're gonna write quote. We're gonna make this slightly bigger and we're gonna change it to this font instead. I think that would be cuter. Make this smaller. We'll put it right here and then we'll make this a little bit bigger. And my quote is 1% better every day, because honestly the best progress is 1%. It accumulates, it compounds. Probably the one quote I actually do follow through and believe in with everything that I do. I'm gonna bring one of these down here and shrink it down a little bit. Sweet. And then we're gonna duplicate these again. Is that weird? No. I just thought this would be funny and cool to put in, and that is a word search, okay? I am including a word search in my newspaper. I love doing word searches, and I thought it would be cute to do one where it's my obsessions. It was simple. I just went online and searched up, make your own word search, click the first link that I saw. Cute. Okay, now to write down the words. I don't remember what words I wrote down. Let me go look back at it. We're gonna make it the size of 18. I think that's perfect. Add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me go ahead and write all these out. Fast forward a little bit, Elena. Okay, I'm actually changing the sizes back to 12 because I realized I'm missing like 2 other parts I wanted to put here in the back of this newspaper. I knew I did want to put an about section, and I think it might be a little bit too much for the back page. So I'm gonna put it up here in the front. That way you can check out more info on the back. And this is just like simple, something fun to do. I'm gonna put this here. I already wrote out what my about section is gonna be, so I'm just gonna delete this and I'm gonna add that in there. I wanna make this big enough. So we're gonna put the center and let's make it 16. I think 16 is a good size. We're gonna grab one of these and bring it down here. Let's scoot this up a little bit. I'm actually gonna bring this down here instead. So we'll bring this up here and then put these two and that there. Perfect. This section is going to be called her goals. They technically are my goals. Again, I already wrote everything out, so it just made life a little easier doing this. And then I'm just gonna slightly bring this down. Oh my god, this is so adorable. Oh my god, you don't know how much I love this. You absolutely don't know how much I love this. This is so cute. I can't. This is so cute. I love it. I fear this 8. I feel like I should add some stuff right here. I just don't necessarily know what to add. I forget there's shapes here. Duh. Perfect. We're gonna make another one here. We're gonna make it a tad bit smaller and then make one more. Make it a tad bit small. And we're gonna add another star over here and one more. But we're gonna make this just slightly bigger. We'll put this right here. And then we'll add one more star right here. Let's add one more star. We're gonna put it right here. I can't. Look how gorgeous. I can't. How freaking cute. I'm living for this. I fear this 8. I fear this 8. I don't know what else to add. I think this is perfect. And here is the completed newspaper. I absolutely cannot wait to print this out and use this for my photo shoot. I'm so excited. I love being a graphic designer. I love being able to create these fun things for myself. And this came out perfect. I love it. Absolutely love it. I have nothing else to say about it. I don't. Now that we finished designing it, we're gonna go print it. It's currently 2:40 in the morning, so I'll see you when I wake up and we'll go to the print store. Here's the inspo for my DIY birthday shoot today. We're gonna try to recreate this